What up, everybody on YouTube? It's Rob Monty here with some wrestling news. Today's news, we got Velveteen Dream having accusations of sending sexual pictures to a minor. Also, what else we got here is updated on talent morale in the WWE during this pandemic. What else? We also have Roman Reigns today talk about promoting leukemia and lymphoma fundraiser. And then on top of that, folks, there's more news on the WWE hacker. And Hulk Hogan is now going to be big news with Hulk Hogan and his biopic. So, let's get going on this. Alright, so, let's shrink into the news. Yeah. What's up, motherfucker? Yeah. Alright, let's take a look. So, first and foremost, I'm going to bring up Hulk Hogan in because of the big news of his biopic. Apparently, as you guys can see now, Hulk Hogan is now a consultant executive producer for his biopic. That's right, Hulkamania is running wild on the biopic that's going to depict his life. So, as PW Insider has reported, Hogan has officially joined the film and will serve as a biopic on his life. Basically, that's what the film's going to be on. And it's going to star Chris Hemsworth, who is expected to portray Hulk Hogan in these films. Now, little bit note to fans who are not in the know about this Hulk Hogan biopic. Chris Hemsworth has not yet practiced on becoming Hulk Hogan for this movie. So, just going to say this out to Chris Hemsworth out there. What you gonna do, brother, when Hulkamania, the largest arms in the world, run wild on you? It's expected that the film will focus on the rise and origins of Hulkamania. However, it will not include the tragedy and scandal from Hogan's recent years. Reportedly, the project as well. Bradley Cooper, who was inked of rumors portraying Vince McMahon, will produce the film as well with Eric Bischoff, John Polano, and Scott Silver. Which to me is like, holy shit, they are actually going all out for this biopic for Hogan. Bischoff's on there, Hogan's there, freaking Bradley Cooper's gonna play Vince McMahon. That's gonna be a very, very interesting biopic, my friends. Quite honestly, I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be on Netflix, apparently, because they're obviously involved with the project. The one thing we do know about the Hulk Hogan biopic is that it's not going to include his tragedy, which I believe involves his son Nick and his friend's car accident. And I think the divorce between him and Linda. And then the scandals such as the Gawker trial, the sex tape from Bubba the Love Sponge. By the way, Bubba, you're a bad person. Also, though, as you guys remember recently, the racist terms and reflection that he was having on his own life. Oh, I got a fly right there in my hand. Another one. Yeah. Anyway, so basically all that is going to be left out of the film, but it's feature to basically go over the career of Hulk Hogan. I don't know how far it's going to go into as far as that, but it says those are things that are not going to be included. Which tells me one of two things. If it is mentioned into the movie that he had scandals after, it's either going to be in a little writing, like a little paragraph that they're going to have you read, or two, it's going to be a small blip that we're not even going to notice it. But as far as this goes, I believe this is actually going to be a good movie because, for one, I remember watching the movie Lost Bladesman, which featured the life of Guan Yu in the China's history movie, which is back in the Three Kingdoms period, and Guan Yu was played by Donnie Yen, and basically they only featured a life where he was being contracted by Cao Cao, and then how the contract ended, basically. But it's only a small blip of what his actual life is. But here's the thing. With Hulk Hogan, we're looking at the origins, the beginnings of Hulkamania, to the rise and what became this popular phenomenon. So I say, Crims Hemsworth, you better listen to Hulk, or else he's gonna put a stomping on you, brother. Alright, so next on here, we're gonna go right into it. The morale of WWE. So this is what the talent morale is going on as of during this pandemic, as of today, April 24th. WWE has told employees they are welcome to stay home if they want, instead of working the ongoing TV tapings. The Wrestling Observer newsletter has reported that there have been talents in WWE who are concerned about working the tapings. On the flip side, there are others who, while worried, said they don't think there's a solution that WWE could do that would be good. The belief is if the company shuts down, that would hurt people financially, which is true. It would hurt the WWE, number one, which means it would cause a chain reaction to a lot of the employees and then eventually talent. As you guys saw with Black Wednesday. Black Wednesday, as you guys know, last week, about 30 talent, employees, producers, coaches were all let go due to budget cuts. And basically, that's what would happen if the company decided to just shut down during this pandemic. And which, as you guys know, there's a lot of talent out there in WWE that they would be letting go if that was the case. I mean, it would hurt the company so bad. They might send them back how many years, you know? And if the talent believe that this is the possible reaction that could happen, they're going to probably try their best to make it work so that the company doesn't shut down and make sure that all the guys and the girls have jobs, you know? At the same time, they're going to make sure that the company's making some money so it doesn't shut down. And that employees who are not even talent will have a place to be, you know? It's really shitty, and I'm pretty sure Vince didn't want to let go of all those guys last week, guys. I don't think he wanted to. And from what I'm hearing from a lot of other sources, he was not very happy. In fact, like yesterday's video, I said he is called a grumpy SOB. Well, there's a reason why. And then one thing a talent mentioned was that everyone seems to agree that WWE doesn't have to have a reason to be using Jerry Lawler at tapings. Though Jerry Lawler's age and history of heart issues, WWE doesn't appear to be maintaining social distance with him, despite this whole thing with Jerry's compromised system. My question is, if this is just a talent bringing up Jerry Lawler in this case, guys, or just talent or people or actual employees who are talking about it, my question to them would be this: are you sure it's just WWE who's not practicing social distancing with him, or is he actually going to them? That is a good question to ask. But yeah, that is huge in itself. As you guys all know, King has had a stroke on one of the wrestling shows not too long ago. Yeah, that is some big news right there. That should be questioned, in my opinion. All right, there was another part with frick, I saw something else here, guys. Oh yeah, the furloughs. As many of you know by now, many of the talents, wrestlers, producers, more were released from the company from Black Wednesday. The Observer has basically reported longtime employee Curran Seifels has been furloughed. Seifel, I don't know if I said that correctly, but he's been the lead director of WWE since 1984. Since the golden era, guys. WWE was focused on releasing many of their older employees as they are paid higher salary. Also, the older employees are at higher risk with flights, hotels, etc. due to the ongoing pandemic. Stiefels did leave WWE at one point of his career but came back. Marty Miller has been working as the main television director, but Stiefels has still helped produce the shows. He was also the inspiration of Curran White from 2005 for Chavo Guerrero's character. So, for this ongoing thing, guys, with the talent morale and with the releases and all this, WWE with all that's going on right now, they're looking at releasing older employees. So if the employee has worked there for a long time and is being higher paid and they're at high risk, or Vince is looking at who he should keep and who should he cut. So my question, I think a lot of people will have a question is, which I think is a very unlikely, but does this affect Kevin Dunn? That is a very good question to be asking. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to affect him? If it's not, you're going to throw a riot on it? Go ahead. Ask. I'm asking. All right. Next, Zack Sabre Jr., guys, has ultimately had this interview with several projects, and one of them is asking who would he want to wrestle. And a couple names come up here. John Moxley, he's called out here. Basically saying, I certainly want to be U.S. champion by July 4th. I have some fantastic ideas. I don't think anything would be better than being U.S. champion at Wrestle Dynasty. And how upset American wrestling fans would be, I think as I will as well. Moxley coming after my group, I didn't want to wait for him to come to me. I wanted to jump in. I can appreciate the fans would be excited that I'm excited about that. You don't know which way it's going to go. He's been having these hardcore rules with everyone, and that isn't going to work with me. You can keep the furniture under the ring, sunshine. I wouldn't be chasing after him if I didn't think I could win, and I can win. It won't be easy, but I can win. Wow. Strong words from Zack Sabre Jr. to John Moxley. I'm going to say this, guys. Mox, as we know, is a very good wrestler. Zack Sabre Jr. is a very good wrestler. Both of them are having ultimate matches all over New Japan, AEW, England. To me, I think this is going to be an interesting match. If they actually do this match in New Japan, I am definitely tuning in. As far as my opinion, it should be a full-on wrestling match. Don't bring in the hardcore. Just let it be a full-on wrestling match, and you're going to get a good match out of it. For one, Zack Sabre Jr. has been known to have great wrestling prowess. He's probably one of the best in the world in New Japan and England right now. That's not part of WWE. He's only wrestled for them once under the Cruiserweight Classic, and he's been a phenomenon for a while. And as far as John Moxley goes, I mean, we all know him from WWE, and we all know him from AEW as well. And for the hardcore fans, you're talking about your CZW days. On my honest opinion, this should be just a technical wrestling match, because I think that's how these guys are going to sell out that crowd. Moxley is very, very technical. I mean, there's a reason why WWE kept putting him up with Seth Rollins, because those two would just those guys would collide and do great things in the ring. Their last rivalry wasn't their best believe it or not, that last rivalry they had in WWE with him and Rollins was not the best they ever did. But if you go watch their FCW matches, it's classic. It's like one of the best novels you can read in a book, kind of thing. So I suggest you guys check that out if you haven't seen Moxley. But yeah, what do you guys think? Zack Sabre Jr. versus Jon Moxley. Who do you guys would go for, and what do you think of that match in general? All right, so we're done with that, done with the Hogan thing. We're now going into Drake Maverick as an update, and that is Drake is still not rehired by WWE, though he's going to be working NXT matches for the interim cruiserweight title. To note, as the Wrestling Observer has pointed and PWI Insider has, he is still set to leave once his 90-day compete clause is up. But WWE will keep him working until then. Which, guys, I'm going to say this much. The reason why they're going to be doing this if he's already released is that under the 90-day non-compete clause, you're still an employee or talent contractually by WWE. And if WWE feels the need to use you during your 90-day non-compete clause, they can. Also, that 90-day non-compete clause is also a thing for them to, okay, we can look at if we want to rehire them during that 90 days because plans can change. Another thing is they also look at that so they can get prepared for the future while these guys are gone. So for Drake Maverick, he's one of the lucky ones who's still going to get some work from WWE while being released. And I think he should prove himself. I think that's what he should do. So I'm looking forward to seeing Drake Maverick in this last 90 days. Let's check it out, guys. All right. And now on the mysterious hacker, as I mentioned. So as far as new clues, this wrestler wants to expose the truth. And as you guys know, he has done storyline bits with Mandy Rose, Otis, Sonya Deville, Dolph Ziggler, and it said he's going to be attacking the tag teams next. Basically, what is being told in the newsletter as far as their rumors and innuendo go, the gimmick may actually belong to Ali, like I've been saying, or Chad Gable, Shorty G. So that's actually quite interesting, because if that's the case, Gable is an intellectual, Ali is kind of an intellectual. I could see either one of the guys, so we'll see how that goes. That would be nice and refreshing for Chad Gable, that's for sure. And it's likewise to Ali, so let's keep this going. Let's see what's going on. Alright, and then on lighter news, Roman Reigns is promoting leukemia and lymphoma fundraiser. So he has joined Jimmy Seafood in Baltimore for a live stream to promote the fundraiser. So if you guys want to, it's on this full stream on Jimmy's Seafood live stream. So if you guys want to, check the video out. I'm not going to play it because I looked at it. It's quite long already. Check it out and, help support. I mean, leukemia and lymphoma is really serious disease. And the fact that there is a cancer society that's helping to work that out, I say, donate if you can, If you have a giving heart, please give. Help out, And I think big up for Roman Reigns on that. That is beautiful, my friend. That is beautiful. And I'm glad he's doing some good outside of WWE while he's gone, All right. Now, here's a reason. There's a reason for an absence of the NXT announce team. Basically, both Nigel McGuinness and Beth Phoenix are off WWE TV due to the coronavirus pandemic, mainly because they want to be there for their kids and family instead of being quarantined away. As you guys know, this virus is very contagious amongst young people and young kids. So For Beth Phoenix and Nigel McGuinness to do this, to be with their families and protect them, hey, big up for them. That's why you guys haven't been seeing them on NXT TV. Mario Ronaldo, on the other hand, has been open to working the tapings. He's been working to fly from South California over to Florida. And he's also doing voiceovers at his home, live. He's calling the show live at his home. He's been doing voiceovers. So, for Mario Ronaldo, I'm going to say this. He's a great announcer, does a lot of great commentary. For both WWE, UFC, boxing, he does a lot of good one. He's a good color commentary. In my opinion, big up, man. That's damn, dude. That is hard work at its best, and I think Mario Ronaldo is the best announcer, bar none, in the current day of professional wrestling. And I'm even considering that over Jim Ross and Tony Schiavone, just because we've known Tony Schiavone, we've known JR from back in the day. But as far as the modern day wrestling, I think the best ring announcer, commentator will be Mario Ronaldo. So, big ups. Alright, we did that one. Okay, and then a lot of you guys are going to be tuning into Fox Sports 1. There will be more WWE programming as of next month. On May 5th, they're going to be airing Ric Flair's best matches, which includes the Royal Rumble 92 and Evolution versus the Rock and Sock Connection at WrestleMania 20. Then you have Edge's best matches that's going to premiere after, which is going to be WrestleMania 25 with Edge versus John Cena and The Big Show. And then Edge versus Undertaker, I believe, from WrestleMania 24. And then 9 p.m., we're going to see Brock Lesnar's most dominant matches. I'm guessing that's going to include the one where he pretty much brutalized Randy Orton. And then 10 p.m., Roman Reigns' best wrestling matches. They're going to show the match between Reigns and Taker from WrestleMania 33, Reigns versus Triple H at WrestleMania 32. Sorry guys, I had a brain fart there. So if you're a fan and want to watch those matches for free on Fox Sports, check them out, Alright. And you guys saw a little bit of my Facebook there. Alright, before we get on to our last article. Backstage update on the possibility of WWE NXT Japan. There have been conflicting reports in recent months over WWE's plans to open Japan brand there. Especially now with things looking with the COVID-19 impact. But before COVID-19 affected us, WWE were planning to go into Japan because of the economic, buyer's market at the time in Japan was really good. And then COVID-19 happened and has made an extra impact on them. Just as much as they're doing is, I think America's market is pretty bad right now, in my opinion. But if you're following that, you can understand that WWE might have had to change their plans due to that. But basically, after COVID-19's impact on WWE and the world's market, the NXT Japan brand has been put on hold. And that might be a wise decision at the moment, in my opinion, because, for one, Japan in general, as far as wrestling goes, is on hold there right now due to COVID-19, and I'm pretty sure the country over there is basically taking this seriously, I would hope. And yeah, I mean, it would be stupid to do that financially, to open up the Japan's brand out there at this moment in time. Maybe after, when things get back to normal and we can all go to the wrestling shows and enjoy, have a draft beer or something, then maybe start the NXT Japan brand. But At this time, I would say put it on hold. But this is also leading to a speculation that there may be another round of mass layoffs in WWE, which I believe that's not a good thing. And as far as what EWN has noted, yes, E-Wrestling News' own sources have reported that the future of NXT UK brand is very uncertain. This is kind of scary, guys, that a lot of guys are going to be losing their jobs. And the fact that an entire brand is in jeopardy now, damn. And people wonder why Vince McMahon is in a grumpy mood right now. And people wonder. All right, so our last major topic. By the way, all my friends on Facebook, y'all just got made a cameo. Our final topic of the day is, in fact, Velveteen Dream being accused of sending explicit photos to underage girl, but he denies it. So the report says here that the Velveteen Dream sent someone of under. Let me rephrase that. The Velveteen Dream has sent someone who is a minor explicit photos. Reddit user has claimed that Dream was saying to his Instagram DMs. Dream reportedly sent explicit photo to that same person, and some audio has been surfaced that features a voice that sounds like Dream asking, "What school do you go to?" What, with that being, there is no confirmation if that is his voice on the tape. You guys want to hear it? I'll play it for you guys. Alright. So.
What school do you go to?
Let me play that again for you guys.
What school do you go to? What school do you go to?
Alright, if you guys caught on to that, basically, it does sound like Velveteen Dream's voice, but I listened to it and I think that could also be auto-tuned for all we know. So who knows? And I'm gonna be brutally honest with people. I follow people in WWE, Impact, or even AEW, New Japan. And once in a while, I would get somebody DMing me in Instagram. They sending IMs to me on Instagram, basically asking, "Hey, fan, God bless you. How long have you been my fan? I'm so grateful and appreciative of you as my fan. Tell me, what is your name? Where are you from? Tell me about your family. What is your likes or dislikes?" And then about a day later, they'll be like this. Hey, hun, would you like to please help me out with one of my fan projects? Because I'm gonna need a gift card sent to me, at least a $50 gift card to help me pay for my phone bill, or so I can talk to my fans, or B, for a fan project that I'm working on with the company. Can you send me that gift card? Letting you guys know, if you get messages from wrestlers, celebrities of that sort, from Twitter, Instagram, Hangouts, wherever, that is a scam. That's somebody in Nigeria, that's somebody in Russia, that's somebody somewhere in China, somewhere in the mainland US. One of them out there. I don't care where that person's from, but they are scamming you and they're trying to get a gift card off of you so that they got your money, your information, yada, yada, yada. I only tell things that does not reveal account information, street address information. Don't ever give out your information, guys. That's the key point. And I think this minor might have came with that in this DM, if that's what I'm looking at, that's what I'm thinking. But the fact that he got a voice message is something scary. And let me tell you this, these scammers do not play fair. They will send you video of them. They'll send you a fake video of them. Just saying, they'll do anything. Even use auto-tune to think that you're talking to a beautiful girl, but you're actually talking to somebody who's like this. But I can kill you. You know? So I say, maybe this is a Velveteen Dream. Maybe it's not. Probably not. Because I don't see a professional wrestler or any celebrity DMing a person right away. Unless they were really interested in that person to begin with and they met them in real life. As far as this goes, I don't believe it's Dream at all. I mean, not saying that it can't be, but I don't believe it. Because there's too many scammers nowadays on Twitter and Instagram. And Dream has also reported this. Basically, the Velveteen Dream has given us his input about the matter. And he says, "Be assured, I did not communicate inappropriately with anyone. A private photo of mine was shared without my consent or knowledge. And I'm working with a third party to look into this matter. The person says they have more proof and will be going local to police shortly." So this story is developing. In my opinion, this is very, very likely and very possible, folks, that Dream did get hacked and we are seeing photos and videos promote. I mean, this happened to Paige, guys. This happened to Paige. This happened to Victoria. So, just letting you guys know this kind of stuff. Even though those were just sex tapes, Dreams showing these explicit. I mean, this could be it. Could be that. And the person who says that they have more proof, how do they know that they didn't get their proof from a hacker? That's another thing too. But on the other side, this could be like Enzo Amore, where he didn't talk to anyone. But the difference is between Enzo and Velveteen is that Velveteen has addressed it and is looking at the matter as we speak. He's not leaving anybody in the dark about this, guys. So this story develops, and I hope to find out more, and maybe I can report it to you guys later. Alright, guys, that's the news for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you subscribe, and hey, leave a comment. What you guys think? Do you think Velveteen Dream really did send those pictures? Say it, What do you think of Roman Reigns promoting the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society? What do you think of WWE talent morale? And on top of that, what do you guys think of Hulk Hogan becoming the head producer of his movie? I mean, not producer, but a consultant lead producer. Alright, guys. Other than that, have a good day. God bless. Thanks for watching.